It's springtime and let's bring in some girly Parisian vibes. And if that's something that you're interested in, let's dive right in. What's up, everyone? This is Priya here. Welcome back to my channel if you're returning. And if this is the first time, thank you so much for stopping by. Here I share tips, ideas, and inspiration to make your planner and journal spreads pretty and functional. As you know, this is my current daily journal setup, and this is the Happy in Paris sticker book from Happy Planner, which I have never used. And when I last checked, this sticker book is still available. My affiliate link is in the bio, and it can be found in the description as well. And these are some pre-cut washi tape stickers from the washi tape shop. And there are so many small elements that you can pull from, and it is quite helpful once you start building your scenes. And the washi tapes are mostly from Planny Things, some from the subscription boxes, and some that you can pick up from the store. And I will have all the shops linked, and my code Priya10 earns you 10% off at Planny Thing, Washi Tape Shop, and also Archer and Olive, where my B5 journal is from. And I, of course, have my gyro cut and my self-healing cutting mat, my corner rounder, and my scissors and tweezers, all my favorite tools. And let's just get started. So this is my daily journal setup, and I'm sharing the last spread that's on here, and these were using the Live Love Posh Spring Love, the new sticker book. And my code Priya10 earns you 10% off at Live Love Posh also. And let's just make sure we have a couple of sticker books in the bottom so that it can be flat, so that it gets easier as we work with that. And those are two sticker books. One is a thick one, so since we are starting off in this journal, I think we need a thicker sticker book. So one is a 60-page sticker book and one is a 30-page. So these are the vertical Dutch doors. That was so fun, so cheerful, such happy colors. And I'm going to use my vintage arm paper clip. The one before you ask, that is all linked below. That's from Journal Sale, just like that, small scissors. And you see the collection of washi tapes I have out. And when I saw these buildings and these elements you can build scenes with, the first spread that came to mind was this one. And this is something I've not tried, and this is really something that you can have such fun components with, and even then you will not have compromised a lot of the writing space which everybody talks about. So yes, so this was where I was supposed to start. So I'm glad I noticed it before I started cutting. I mean, we could have fixed it. And I'm just going around that building and that girl. And now to make sure I have that straight cut. And that is, I'm going in with the smaller scissors because towards the spine it gets nice and snug. You have to really get in there. So that is the first Dutch door done, and now we will have one more Dutch door, and then we will come and decorate the front and the back. I'm just trying to mark the page so that I can have the same level. I'm not going one level above or below. I'm just maintaining that same level so that this will be a very different Dutch door. you'll see what I mean. And I'm going to use my gyro cut to cut around that building. And I was just trying to make sure that I put on, I usually like to turn on my audiobook, and the Crescent City series is what I'm currently listening to. So I just decided to, I think it had gotten, I did not quite understand some parts of it as I was trying to focus on the spread, so I had to rewind a bit. So that's what you just saw. And let me know what if you are listening to any audiobooks, if you are into reading, what your current read is, and where do you like to read? Do you sit inside the house, or do you read outside, or anywhere and everywhere kind of person? Just let me know. And these are the buildings. There are not very many buildings in here, so I will be using up a lot if I use all of it. So that is why I decided to just mix in with the other elements that you will see, which gets pulled in. Yeah, just let's move the tree a bit up so that we can have all of these smaller elements. You see how that scene is starting to build, and this is so fun. And you get 4 pages of journaling space with just that top part taken for deco. And this was, again, I wanted to try these setups for some time. And if you like today's video and my style of decorating, please make sure you subscribe to my channel and turn on the bell notification so that you wouldn't miss any of the future videos. I usually say this towards the end, but I thought I would just mention it as we are getting started. So we have some of these girls in different poses, in different angles, in different skin tones. So those girls, we do have quite a few more. And I thought I would just take a look at the PET stickers. You see how easy that comes off, and these are something I absolutely love to use, especially in these book bound journal or planner, because I also use a hemlock and oak, which is also a book bound system. And this is because this is extremely thin, so you do not have to worry about the journal getting bulky, because I see a lot of folks who just can't close their journal towards the end, and that's not something I would love to write in, right? At least I don't. So that is why I decided to try all these thinner elements, and it's been working great. I've been journaling in a doctorate journal for about a year, and I've been having so much fun with these. And now let's try and make sure that we have some more use of the writing space. And so I'm coming and cutting the washi tape in half so that we can use it on either side. And that tabletop or the petite paper trimmer is from Journal Say. And you can start my code Priya on top of sales, which usually they have something going on. And all that information will be down in the description. And this is, you see how we are moving the things a bit up so that the brick road or the brick wall can be put there, and just a step below, and it looks much better because I think the wide washi is a bit too wide. So I think this is great. It's not something that I discovered. Cutting the washi tape has been used in the planner and journaling community for a while, so it is not anything new. So I've been loving that technique lately. That's all I meant to say. And some of these, especially these brick patterns and this grass that adds such a nice finishing touch to any surface, especially such brick walls. I think it's really a smart thing that Planny thing brought out these brick and the grass washi. They were part of, I believe, the Fab subscription box, if I'm not mistaken. All that flip through and the planner setup, the Dutch doors that I had done initially with them are all in the description. Please check that out. And this was so fun, and I was so glad that Amber brought this to her store, because I do have a couple of other brick washies, which again, they bring in such a fun component to pulling such scenes together. So I was glad that I have a different pattern now, and I can use this year round. And when you buy a roll like this, you do have quite a lot before you use it all up. You see that roll at the top, and it's quite thick. So I'm just lining up the grass right adjacent to the brick pavement or the wall or the road. And the full setups, all the Dutch door setups in my A5, the B5 are all in my on my channel. And I'm sure you, if you have been watching me for a while, you must have seen most of it. And I'm almost done with my friend's journal. So once I have the last spread, the plan with me for that spread out, I will have a full flip through of the entire journal, which will be headed my friend's way. So I thought this would be a nice thing to try if you have not tested this. I think it is a fun way of bringing in some of those clusters and those scenes. And I think, yeah, these are corners, and I'm just taking off the backing so that it gets easier to pull. So now that we are pretty much done with the top part, we will go ahead and decorate some of the pages. Just something fun, something small at the bottom, and I'm just trying to make sure the alignment is correct because they are all facing the same side. So it is really not symmetrical, but it's fine. And these scalloped washies are from Plani Thing as well. And you know what? I did attempt to make my Happy Planner Dutch door, my very first one, using some filler paper. So please stay tuned for that plan with me, which will be coming very soon. I have the spread here. So you can see how I had fun with the same girls, and that would be the catch-all for my next week, the week of March, last couple of days in March, moving to April. So I'm trying to bring in my spring, some of the other spring sticker books, and I think I will stay with pink and purple. And those are the scalloped boxes, scalloped rainbow boxes from Mojo Jojo Plans. So for Mojo Jojo Plans, also my code Priya10 earns you 10% off. And it cannot be stacked on top of sales. It's applicable on regular priced items. And there are a few other restrictions like last minute deals, last chance deals. All of those are excluded. And see how these pre-cut elements can be brought in. And when I last checked, this pre-cut washi tape is also available to pick up. So let's have some of those Paris ribbons up and near the sky, and let's round those two pages. And we need more boxes. So I'm just using these two. Just doing some simple layering. And I try not to have the two boxes of the same size. So that's why you see it like so, and let those girls hang out there. They can just hang out with her friends and other elements that they have going on. And even here, some of these florals I think add a nice touch. And let me know how you like this setup. And let me know if you have the sticker book and if you have used this one this season. And please come follow me on Instagram. I do share more sneaks and a bit more of the spreads, even if they don't quite get YouTube videos. So it is a nice creative community to be part of. So please don't hesitate, just join me there. And please check out the other videos I mentioned, along with all the shops and codes and everything you will need to save a few bucks when you go shopping, if you are keen on getting any of these items you see here. And let me know if you have been to Paris and if you have been to all of the landmarks that you normally see, or did you go visit something off the beaten path? Are you into traveling? And which was the season you visited Paris in? I hope to get there someday. I've not been to Paris. And of course, we need some macarons and we need some of those adorable items. So now we are back to the normal speed, and I thought I would have some of these butterflies, which were really cute and really perfect for the space we have. And please make sure you subscribe to my channel and turn on the bell notification if you haven't already. It truly, truly means the world. For every little drop of encouragement, you please turn on that bell notification so that you wouldn't miss any of the future videos. And subscribing and sharing it with anybody is quite helpful. It helps out with the competitive world of YouTube videos, and your support would truly mean the world to me. And thank you so much for watching. I will catch you in the next one. Bye.